in that labor work, I learned about organizing. And it was my first encounter with the possibility that things can be done together, great things, progressive things. Now, I had no words for what I was feeling, which centered around identity, and to put it bluntly, the deepest sense of self, and that self didn't match me, didn't match my body, that my deepest sense of self didn't match my body. There really weren't any words for that at that time, at least not in Western culture, and none that I'd heard of, and no one I could say those sorts of things to, because as with so many other things, be it belief systems or what have you, if the general culture has no words or discourages such conversation, it's palpable, even to a child, even to a young person, and certainly it was to me, that any talk about my identity, male or female, was just not something I could bring up, even in a loving family. I wish I hadn't had that, and a good deal of the work we do these days makes it possible for young people to have those conversations or to express those ideas and feelings, but not then. So my early years, I really spent in labor work and progressive activism. You know, we seem to enjoy having wars in this country, and we had one then, and the whole process with Vietnam absorbed me as I got a little older and into those years. Actually, here we are on the University of Washington campus, and walking through, as I do every once in a while, there are two things I look at, and one was the old administration building that was bombed when I was here at the UW during those years and those powerful feelings. And the other is right over here by the hub now. It's a memorial to the Spanish Civil War and the brigades that came from around the world, the international brigades. Anyway, take solace from them and those ideas, none of which were in my head in the early years. But certainly, all of that contributed to a feeling like maybe someday, somehow, somewhere, I'd be able to answer my own questions about identity.